Alright guys, so today we're looking at the Lugs On LED light. So this is an A60 LED light. Two of the main areas that really set this apart from other LED lights is one, it's very power saving. So you're looking at reductions in your electricity bill. Two is that it's a motion sensor based on radar instead of infrared. So if we compare it with like a conventional LED bulb, we can see a lot of differences. Not only are the materials more high quality, more expensive, and also inside there's a lot of safety features, like the power supply has a separate PCBA board, and heat dissipation as well is maximized in this light. So it's going to be a lot safer and a lot better in terms of risk of electric shock, that sort of thing. And as well as heat. Okay, so we're going to compare the Lugs On LED light with a generic LED light, which you'll find commonly in stores and online. So we'll have a look first at what differentiates Lugs On. So as you can see with the cheap version, there's only one PCBA and it's in direct contact with the power supply. So this is not only a lower quality but also poses a safety hazard with overheating, because the batteries might cause overheating and this is going to be directly in contact with the circuitry. So if you compare that with Lugs On, the power supply is actually underneath this area with a lot higher quality materials, which allows for the temperature to be diffused, and there's three PCBAs here. So the first PCB board is in contact with the power supply, then it's actually raised onto the second PCBA and the third. So this is not only higher quality, but it also prevents overheating and improves the safety by separating the circuitry from the power supply. So this is a much more sophisticated design, much higher quality, and you can tell by a comparison what the differences are, even just visually. Better materials, better construction, better design for safety and function as well. So that's just a look inside the Lugs On and what makes it better than other LED lights on the market. So one of the things that really sets this apart is once you turn this on, it will stay on for about 40 to 60 seconds, after which it will turn on according to the motion that it detects around it. So the main idea is actually radar technology behind it. So it uses disturbances in the electromagnetic field, which, as opposed to other kind of motion sensor LED bulbs, is based on infrared. So the problem with infrared is if it's in high temperature in summer or low temperatures in winter, then it's very difficult for the sensor to detect movement. Whereas this will detect any movement from a door opening to your pets to even a plant blowing in the wind. So it's based on the Doppler effect of radar. So the distance of this is about 6 to 8 meters, which is about 26 feet. So once you turn it on, it's going to stay like this for about 40 to 60 seconds, and then it's going to turn off and only go on when it's sensing motion. So this is really ideal for basements, garages, your front yard or your backyard, or maybe in the corridors at nighttime, or in elderly people's homes where they're a bit hard of sight, and they might need to have light and they might not be able to find their light switch. So there's a lot of different uses and it's very sensitive, but that means it's going to really work when you need it and also save money and time. So I highly recommend checking out this Lugs On LED light.